Morning everyone, the day has finally arrived. I've weighed myself, so 160.4 is my starting weight, and I've just done my blood sugar, which was 9.4. It's coming up to 9 o'clock in the morning and I've got a phone call with Zyla shortly, and then after that I'll be on my way. So I've taken my last metformin tablet last night with dinner, so that's all done, and from now it's soups and shakes, or for me just shakes, for the next 12 weeks. I'm feeling a bit nervous about it, to be honest. It's going to be difficult. I went to the cinema last night and avoided the temptation to carb load before this morning. Did have some Diet Coke, but that's fine. Just need to be wary of everything I'm drinking now, because I don't want to make like diet drinks and other drinks to become a crutch for not eating. So I'm going to have to be mindful of that as I go forward. I'm not looking forward to the fatigue element of it. I'm working away tonight and tomorrow, so it's going to be different. I mean, staying in a hotel, usually I'd have a breakfast in the morning, but it's just going to be a shake. So I'm trying to work out, do I take the powder or do I pre-mix it today and then take it with me and just drink it tomorrow morning? I'm not sure what I'll do. I'll probably pre-mix it today, and well, I'll let you know tomorrow morning if that's a mistake or not. I've seen people, they get tired, they get chills potentially, they are more susceptible to colds initially. I don't know if that's true or not, or whether that's just the fact that it's winter here in the UK, and some people might just pick up a cold by coincidence and attribute it to this diet. I'm going to do my best to keep next week to be a less strenuous week. I work in IT, so it's fairly sedentary anyway. But when I go into the office, sometimes I'll be walking around a lot. I might have to move things and boxes and servers and goodness knows what else. So I will do my best to try and keep that to a minimum. On Sunday, so in a couple of days' time, need to go and do some shopping because I'm going to a wedding in a few weeks. So I need to pick out a suit or some clothes to wear for that. So I don't know whether to wait a couple of weeks and see what the weight loss is going to be, hopefully. But it's weird. I haven't really thought about it until now. Clearly I've known about what I was getting myself in for. It's just now that it's here, it's I know I can cope with being hungry, and I know it's only 12 weeks, it's not the whole of my life, and I know there are people in this world who are going through far worse than that through no choice of their own. But it's just a massive change for me, and I know food has been an addiction for me for a long time, and that's how I ballooned up to my size. And I'm lazy. I'm going to be honest with myself, I'm lazy when it comes to cooking. I would rather go for a fast food option or a ready meal option or chips or something like that than prepare something which would be a lot healthier for me, and I'm paying the price now. So I'm not going to complain when it comes to that. I just hope I can do everyone proud, and I hope I can do myself proud as well. And I'm going to do my best. And I will check in with everybody later on to let them know how my first day's been. I imagine tomorrow is going to be when I start feeling it a bit more. One thing that I thought was interesting that came up during my my pre-call, which I had a few days ago, I asked about throat sweets because I'm just on the tail end of a cold, and whether I could have a throat sweet or not. And I was advised by the person I spoke to on the phone that because throat sweets contain sugar, typically, and lots of throat medicines and things like that, I was advised not to take it because I would be, in essence, breaking my diet. Now, I'm not a medical professional. I suggest you check in, if you do follow this diet, I'd suggest you check in with your own coach. As I said, there's also a community that you can use, that you can reach out to and see what they think. Just occurred to me, I was thinking about this when I switched the camera off, and I thought I'd put the camera back on just to share with you my thoughts. For this diet, it's 4 shakes a day. So I would initially thinking that would be a shake for breakfast, a shake for lunch, and 2 shakes for dinner, or 2 shakes for lunch and 1 shake for dinner. But I'm thinking, particularly as I'm travelling, why don't I get a bottle and make up bottles of 2 shakes and just drink half of it? So I don't know what this is going to be like. I know according to the Ultra Life packaging that it says that you can have this will survive pre-mixed for up to 24 hours. I imagine that's to do with keeping the water clean as well. So I'm thinking, as I'm travelling, I will make up bottles of 2 shakes, and as long as I drink 2 of those in the course of the day, I'm having my 4 shakes, and that just saves me having to take around those big containers of powder. So I might give that a go, as I said, and let you know how I get on. I've taken my weight and my blood sugar this morning, and I'm about to mix up my first shake shortly. Yeah, quick question. I was wondering, and I did check this with the person I spoke to a couple of days ago. I'm on the tail end of a cold where I've had a sore throat. I asked about taking like a throat lozenge if needed, or any throat medication or anything like that, and I was advised that it's possible. I just need to make sure that it's sugar free. I know a lot of the throat sweets don't actually say that they have sugar unless you start reading the small print on the back. They don't advertise as sugar free typically, from what I've seen. Yeah. Yeah. No, understood. Okay, well, thank you very much. And so I have my first call on Monday at 6:30, I believe. Perfect. Well, thank you very much. Oh, thank you very much. It's appreciated. Bye bye. So there we go. Just had my call, and I'm about to start. Wish me luck. Going to mix up my first shake now. So, I'm going to get my container and fill it up to 400 ml. So I bought these little bottles of water. I will get reusable ones, but I didn't have time to order anything at the moment, and I'm covered in water already. It's off to a good start. Yeah, it's 400 ml. Drink the rest. And then 4 scoops of powder. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put the lid on. Give it a shake. and carefully pour it in. That's genius, that. So that's 2 meals in a bottle. So 2 more and I have enough for my next 1.5 days travel. So there we have it. That's my food for the next day and a half. We've got 2 strawberries and 1 mango. So I will check in with you later on to let you know how I'm getting on. So here we go, guys. So I'm about to set off on my journey, but before we do, so this is strawberry, and it's a nice, tastes like a rather generic strawberry milkshake. There's nothing offensive about that. It's got a bit of a Nesquik taste to it, but yeah, it's okay. So that's got to last me until dinner time. Going to be interesting. Evening everyone, a bit of a change of scenery tonight. So I've driven down to the Holiday Inn in Cambridge because I'm doing some work in the local area tomorrow. It's about 8:15 and I am exhausted. I had my final shake probably about 7 or so about an hour and a quarter, hour and a half ago. And as I was driving down, I could feel this pressure creeping over my head as if it's like a dehydration sort of headache. And yeah, I've started feeling pretty tired of doing some very long yawns, so I'm glad I'm here, let's put it that way. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a big old drink of water and then try and have an early night, and hopefully I'll feel a bit better in the morning because I've got another physical day coming up. So fingers crossed, I'll feel a bit better. Thank you very much for watching the video, and I will see you on the next one.